It's Home Team Tuesday. Colorado's Best has put together the Home Team as a one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. You'll find everything from general contractors to plumbers and interior design. This morning, we brought in our plumbing experts. And last week, our water heater went out. I woke up to freezing cold water, but that could have been prevented if I would have had regular maintenance on my water heater, as we're going to talk about today. So here to tell us more are the folks from Cooper Heating and Cooling. I just remember them as the green team. I looked them up on our website when we had that disaster in our home, and you guys came out like that. It was great. So we've got Brian Anderson and John Mizuraka. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
You guys are doing better than I was doing last week without my my warm water. I didn't even get a shower on the way into work. So I called you guys up. You guys were out there by noon that day fixing things, and you just said that my water heater was in pretty bad shape, right, Brian? Because we hadn't done any maintenance since we bought the home 7 years ago.
You know, we see that a lot too, is water heaters, they're in mechanical rooms, and you know, sometimes those might be a little bit scary of a place for people to get into.
Right.
So, you know, you kind of just shut the door and you forget about it. You have hot water, you think everything's fine until something goes wrong. Yeah. But, you know, water heaters, they need a little bit of attention.
They need a little... some tender, loving care.
Exactly. TLC.
Okay, so you guys recommend regular maintenance at least once a year. Why is that so important?
Well, what we have is we have water that comes in from the street, and that water contains minerals and deposits, and it's basically rock. And what happens is that sediment always settles down to the bottom of the water heater. You got to remember, you got that flame trying to heat that water, and it's trying to penetrate through all that sediment. Yeah. Okay, so you start to lose a lot of efficiency because you're not getting that heat transfer. You're not making hot water like you should. You have extended run times on it. You're using more gas. So it's always good to flush these out. You know, I recommend at least doing them once a year.
Once a year?
Yeah.
Well, let's show, this is really the star of the show, this water heater here. And you were saying that mine was pretty clogged up, wasn't very efficient. You could barely drain the thing. What does that regular maintenance include? You
know, along with a water heater inspection, we like to check a few things. One is the vent through here. We have to remember that it takes two things to make fire. You have to have fuel and you have to have air. So we have to draft, right? Okay. We all know that heat rises. Air comes in through the bottom, ignites through a burner, and vents through the vent collar here. Okay?
That's the vent, that silver pipe right there, okay.
Yeah, this is pretty common. You see this in a lot of homes, okay? We need to make sure that this vent isn't blocked. If the vent's blocked, then that gas, that carbon monoxide, spills out and puts your life in danger, or your family's in danger. So we come in, we check for carbon monoxide leaks, and make sure this is drafting correctly.
All right, and you know, when we're talking money, how much longer can your water heater last if you get this regular maintenance? Ours only lasted 7 years. You said it could have gone more. It could have gone up to 20 if it would have been efficient.
I know, I get this question all the time. They say, hey, how long does a water heater last? And you know what I see is I see that 7 to 10 year mark. And I tell you, there's other water heaters out there we've been servicing for years out there that hit that 20-year mark before they finally go.
Right, because they were functioning properly. Now, John, let's bring you into the conversation. Let's talk about rebates. I mean, you can get some really great rebates out there.
Yeah, Xcel Energy customers right now can get anywhere from $25 to $100 off through rebates by upgrading their existing water heater to a high-efficiency water heater.
And when people purchase these things, how much can they save with these rebates?
You know, with the higher efficiency units, they can save quite a bit of money depending on the usage that they have. A water heater like this is kind of a standard water heater, and it heats all day to heat the water waiting for you to use it. You can get into high efficiency water heaters that only heat when there's a need for hot water, so there's some substantial savings.
And you guys have a variety of water heaters, and we did something on the Eternal water heater last time. That's really high end and can save you a lot of money in terms of efficiency, right?
Yes, another great product. You know, and being dubbed the green team here at Cooper, that's kind of what we're about, is high efficiency, getting the most out of whatever appliance you have. Right. So we have a wide range. We have something to suit everybody's needs.
Now, folks out there watching have a water heater that's about 10 years old that hasn't had any maintenance done on it. It might be time to start looking into a newer one and one that's more efficient for their home.
Oh, you bet. You know, you know, water heaters, I mean, we're dealing with gas and we're dealing with water. Who wants to have a flood, you know,
I
in their
don't.
house? So a little bit of preventive maintenance really can go a long ways.
Okay, you guys were great. Thanks so much. High five on coming out to my house. Brian actually came out to my house. Thanks so much. You guys were awesome. Cooper Heating and Cooling is giving Colorado's best viewers a great deal on the safety inspection. If you call now and book your inspection, you'll pay just $79. The inspection is normally $129. Plus, if you call right now, you'll get a free Watchdog water alarm. We forgot to show that. That's worth $25 and can save you from a flooded house. And if you know you need a new water heater or the inspection reveals you need a new one, you can get $250 off the new water heater installed. Remember, call today and mention Colorado's best. Call right now to get those special offers. Their number at Cooper Heating and Cooling Plumbing is 303-466-4209, and you can find them online at coopergreenteam.com. I used them, loved them. They're the best. And you